again. This is going to be the intro to naming, and I'm going to back it up a little bit and go back to ions for a few minutes because we're going to start talking about ionic compounds and how to name them and how to write the formulas. So let's just get into it because you guys kind of know what you're doing. So we're going to just do a little bit of review so to get intro into names to formulas. Okay, so naming ions. If you have a sodium and you want to name its ion, well, remember it has to have a charge. So you look on your periodic table and you find out that the symbol for sodium is Na and that the charge of Na is a +1 charge. Okay, or a plus. Let me just okay, so you got a plus charge. Okay, sorry, 1 plus charge. Okay, so that's sodium. How would we name an ion for sodium? Well, this is a cation because it's positive. So cations are going to keep their name. So we're just going to do sodium, and we're going to call it an ion. And that's it, sodium ion. Okay, so it's a sodium ion. The cations are going to keep their name. So cations keep their name. And you add ion to the end of it, okay? Now, if I have an anion, like let's say bromine, okay? Bromine has a Br, and if you look on your periodic table, we put a -1 on there, or 1 negative, okay? That is an anion because anions are negative, remember? C and the N's, okay. So, what does it do? Well, the anions are going to change their name, and it's going to be bromide. We don't need to put ion on the end of it. You're just going to have bromide. The IDE tells you it's an ion. So the anions, let me put this over here, cations, keep their name and add ion in it. The anions change the ending to IDE, okay? So INE becomes IDE, bromide, okay? So let me do a few more and see if you guys can get this, and then we'll start getting into some names to formulas, and then you'll finish it up in another video. So I'm gonna make this one somewhat shorter than I really thought it was going to be, but that's okay. So we're going to have, let's do lithium, and we'll do, let's see, we're just doing ions right now. So we'll do lithium, we'll do strontium, and we'll do, copper 2, and then over here we'll do we'll do oxygen, and we'll do phosphorus, and we'll do sulfur. Okay. So we got three cations, 3 anions. Okay, so lithium, of course, becomes, we have an Li1 plus, so it becomes lithium ion. Strontium is Sr2 plus, so it becomes strontium ion. And then copper is Cu. Remember, this right here is a Roman numeral, so it's charged. It's a 2 plus, so this becomes a copper 2 ion. See how it keeps its name? These are the cations. Oxygen has a 2 negative charge, so it becomes oxide. We've taken everything out except and changed it to IDE. Phosphorus is a 3 negative charge. It becomes phosphide. We've taken all of this out. Sulfur is a 2 minus and becomes sulfide. So we've taken the UR off. This is how you name ions, okay? Now, the reason I'm going to go into a next part is because in my next video, last year I did some videos and I did some stuff in class, so we're going to do a little bit to kind of catch up to those videos, so I don't have to redo all of them. So to go from names to formulas, we're going to use something that's called the crisscross charge method, okay? Crisscross charge method. So if I have, let's say I have lithium oxide. Lithium oxide. Lithium, like just a minute ago, we had a +1 charge. Oxygen had a 2 negative charge, okay? We're going to use this thing called a crisscross method, where you're going to take the charges and you're going to drop them in a crisscross method. So we're going to end up with a 2 negative down here and a 1 positive over here. Okay, so what we're going to do from here is we are going to get rid of the charges. And then we'll have a 2 and a 1. Okay, so you're going to get rid of, I don't have to, get rid of charges. You can't even spell, golly, of charges. That's the first thing after you crisscross. The second thing you're going to do is get rid of ones. Okay? Because we don't write ones. It's like in math. We don't write ones because they're assumed they're already there. What's left over, Li2O, becomes our formula. Okay? Now, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to reduce like a fraction if we can, if needed. Okay? And we'll cover that in class if we need to, or when we need to, or in the next video. I can't remember if I did it in the next video. I think I did. But this is the intro to the crisscross method, which I talk about in the next video. Okay? I will see you guys in class.